I take it that every single one of you here are a very special person. So I acknowledge everyone individually and all of you collectively. And thank you for being here tonight. I am not good in protocol. So, yes, Deputy Chief Justice is here, but for me, he is the Hank. My Minister of Health, he knows I treat him as the best Minister of Health on our continent, and I respect him for that. I want to acknowledge and thank our hosts who have made it possible for us to gather here. I'm very emotional tonight. I have seen many friends who worked together with Madiba from the time he opened his heart to share his vision and what he wanted to make as an individual, to make a difference in our society. And it takes a heart, and a heart in love doesn't grow old. Love and care doesn't grow old. On the contrary, it becomes deeper and deeper as the age of the body takes over. The Children's Hospital came to become a dream and a vision out of a story of one single child who lost his life because the parents had run around all hospitals of Johannesburg and they failed to find very specialized treatment to save the child. And this child passed on. It was in the knowledge of this that the heart of Madiba beat fast, and he asked the question, how can we, as a society, allow that there are no specialized services for our children? What can we do? And he turned to some of us and, Mom, we have to do something. And you know, when he said we have to do something, he has given you already a lifelong task. It's not for a short period of time. The hang happens to have been in Madiba's life in different ways. And actually, even after he has passed on, the hang continues to wage the struggles to protect Madiba's legacy. He was the first chair of the Children's Fund. He has become that very trusted person where he has instructions to give, and this has to be done. The hang has to be involved. So, I want to say tonight to all of you, very good friends, there's someone here inside this room beaming of joy because he managed to touch your hearts. And through that wave of love and care, developed a movement which took you to join the effort of building the hospital. Today, the hospital is no longer a dream. It is becoming a reality. We are hoping that 2 days or 3 days before the 5th December, which is the date he passed on, we will be able to offer him as a present the opening of the hospital. And it's you in this room and many others who have contributed to make it happen. So my role tonight, I decided to put aside my notes. It's simply to say, thank you. Thank you. And thank you. It is to say that our responsibility is to continue that love and care which never grows old, and to make sure that every single child life counts. And because of one single life of a child, we start to build many other movements like this one, so that no children in our country, children in our continent will die because we could not prevent it. Only when we get to that level where nature has to take its course and we are not able to prevent them, but we know we have done our very best to give protection of life to every child. That is the message tonight. The Children's Hospital in Gauteng is going to become the third. And the Children's Hospital in Gauteng will serve children of this country and children of SADC. But this world-class institution will train hundreds, thousands of health specialists who in turn will have the responsibility of multiplying children's hospitals in their respective countries. So what you have contributed to make a reality, it's not one unit, it's the space and conditions in which seeds will be sown to make sure that in different countries of this continent, the best of training, of the best of learning from other Africans will multiply and provide more and more children's hospitals. This dream has become a reality while Madiba physically is no more. That dream of many other children's hospitals in our region most probably will happen while I'm no more. But you will be there, and you'll take this torch and give it as a legacy to many other people much younger than you, eventually with the same or more resources than you. So tonight we celebrate not only one hospital, we celebrate a way of being which cares and loves children in a chain of solidarity which is intergenerational. The example is Madiba was in his 90s when he decided about this hospital. Many of you, I'm in my 70s. Many of you will be in 60s and 50s. You will continue that so that in our continent, we will say in 10, 50, 20 years, we will say no child is left to die because they did not have specialized services. You are part of that movement. You gave your time, your knowledge, your skills, your resources, your dedication to make it happen. This is just the beginning of a movement, and you will be in history those who dared to start the movement and to offer that movement as a legacy to other generations to come. Thank you. Thank you again. And God bless you. God bless you. The same way the Bible says that Jesus multiplied from one, he multiplied, bread for I don't know how many people. Your commitment will also multiply, and may our children benefit in this generation and generations to come of the seeds you represent and the contribution you chose to make. I love you all. And thank you so much for making that old body which never ceased to love and care in a different form. He continues to beam in that laughter which you all know. Thank you for making him happy.